Okay, friends, this is the one that I need you to get out for this week. This packet right here, it is for April the 27th through unbelievable May the 1st, okay? So we're going to be working from April 27th through May the 1st this week. But before we get started, just like every week, I want to call the roll, the attendance. I'm not getting very many responses, although I can see a lot of you have watched it, but a thumbs up is always nice to see. Okay, let's have Brody, Anna, Kathleen, Drake, Presley, Orrin, Addison, Jordan, Elena, Lennox, Gabriel, Alice, Roston, Gloria, Jolyn, Chloe, Sam, Charlie, Jaden, Lila, and Talon. I hope you are all here, guys. Okay, this morning what we're just going to do is we're going to look through our packet and see what's going on in it and talk about it a minute, and then I'm going to let you do what you want to do in it so far, and we'll get down to more specific things tomorrow. Okay. Alrighty. When you open it up, you are going to find a book about farm animals. Alrighty, there are all different kinds of animals that live on the farm, and I hope you have watched the video and have learned a few of them. Okay, so when we look at this one, we're going to be doing a lot of writing in our own book, okay? Starts with an uppercase, there's spaces between words, and here is your punctuation at the end of your sentence. So when you look at this, it says, this farm animal is a, what is that? Well, it's a pig, so you would write pig. Now, I know there's a lot of room left, and that's okay. We still ended it with a punctuation, okay? It makes this sound, what? Well, I'm going to help you out here. If you will take and work your little sheet like this, it says oink, move, and cluck, and cut these out and glue them by the correct animal, you are going to know what it says. So the pig says, if you find out what a pig says, it goes oink, and that says oink right there. This one says moo. What goes moo? Okay. This is neigh. What goes neigh? This is cluck. What clucks? And ba is the and quack is the duck. Okay, so ba is what a sheep says. Quack is what a duck says. Neigh is what a horse does. Oink is what a pig says. Cluck is what a chicken says. And moo is what a cow says. So now I know how to spell oink. And the reason why I want you to do this is because I want you to have a resource, okay? It makes the sound oink. Period. Okay, this farm animal can, what can he do? What do you know about a pig? And you don't have to fill this out until you've learned some more about some of these farm animals, okay? So this farm animal can roll. Oh, I got a floss word there. In the mud. Okay, I'm going to move my period up here back because I just like it that way. Okay, and so you're going to turn the page. And there's the horse. So you're going to write horse. You're going to write what the horse says and what it can do. This is a farmer. What does this person do? She on a farm, and these might be a little mixed up, and it doesn't matter because we are just naming about animals and people on a farm and what they are able to do, okay? So there's your farm animal book right there, and this little resource will help you. You can cut and glue and make it much easier, okay? Okay, the next thing you might find is living and non-living. We need to review this real quick because on a farm, you're going to find a lot of both. You're going to find a horse. Well, is a horse living or is it non-living? So you would cut it out and glue it on the correct side. What about a tractor? A tractor, it moves. But you got to think about, is it living or non-living? Just because it moves doesn't make it living. Living things have to have certain things. And does a tractor need that? Then you have a cow and a farmer and a barn and a sheep. So you'll cut out each one and glue them whether they're living or non-living. That's just a little refresh activity, okay? The next thing you're going to have is this little packet, and it's all stapled together. Now, I just happen to have the one that says the duck. Okay, I have the duck. Somebody else probably has one that says the duck, but somebody might have the pig, or someone else might have the rooster, or someone else might have the horse, or someone else might have the sheep. Everyone probably has a different farm animal. And throughout here, you're going to see a rhyme on each one of your pages, and you're going to be able to do some writing. And here's just some little tips you can follow if you want some extra to do, okay, about your animal. This is going to be like a little research, I guess, okay? So that's always fun. All right. Over here on the next page, I have a picture that shows me how to draw the duck. Your picture might show you how to draw the cow. Someone else's picture might show how to draw the hen. So things like that are going to be different for all of us, okay? So this is what I would do in my book, and we'll probably work on that tomorrow. And I would draw the duck. Give it a whirl. See what you can do with your animal, okay? And then there's some more writing activities in here. And the poem for mine says, waddle, 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 quack, 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 duck swims in the water, looking for a snack. So that's just a fun way to help me remember. This is where I'm probably going to draw my final duck, okay? My picture right, this, I'm going to draw right here. But I can practice it in my book too, okay? This is the one we can share. By means who? That means you. Okay? Then here's another activity that you can write. If Duck drove a truck, notice the only things that changed on those two words are the beginning letters, the beginning sounds. So guys, yours will be the same. It will rhyme. It might not be if the duck drove a truck, but it's going to say something else, okay? Over here is just where you can just write a story of your choice, okay? You can just make maybe a fun little story out of that. Or maybe you would rather write some information things that you now know about your animal. But this is your free writing about your animal. Remember, if you want it like I did, duck, I have duck. So you can write can, have, are. What's ducks? Because I'm talking about all of them, really, so I should put that S there. Ducks can swim. Ducks can waddle. Ducks have feathers. Ducks have beaks. Ducks are birds. Ducks are pretty. Okay, I just wrote a few things about that. That might be something that you choose to do with your animal. And we went ahead and made our organizer right up here. That's a pretty good idea to do. I think it would help you out thinking about that animal a little bit, okay? All right. Oh, a word search. Everybody loves a word search. It's something fun to do on a rainy spring day. You have horse, cow, pig, sheep, goat, chicken, hen, kit, cat, dog, goose, lamb, turkey, duck, boar. What in the world is a boar? It's kind of a hog, isn't it? Okay, so up here you will find those words. You can use your highlighter or a crayon to mark through them, however you choose to do. And back here on this side, it says farm animals are everywhere, guys. Now what you can do here is you can just make a list of all the farm animals that you can think of. And maybe some of the videos and stories will help you come up with those ideas too, okay? We're going to make a list right here. And we're going to move on to our math, okay? Here's a little practice sheet for you. It says 2D shapes and 3D shapes. Now 2D shapes are just like our circles and our squares and our triangles and our rectangles. This is our 2D circle. We cut it out. We've got a circle, and I should have cut it out, but I didn't, did I? So that's just a circle. All right. Here is our 3D shapes. The cylinder, the can shape, the cone. Those are our 3D shapes. The sphere and the cube. So which ones are flat shape, flat 2D shapes, and which one are 3D solid shapes? Okay. You can cut and sort. That's just a practice. All righty. You also have a 3D book in here. And this 3D book is what we're going to do together. So I don't want you to worry about going through there now because it's going to ask you specific things about these shapes. And you also have a chart like this that we've been using last week. And you get to go on a scavenger hunt. See if you can draw what you found in these shapes. You may go outside and find some of those. And then you have your craft. Okay, and it's all stapled like this. Okay, this is the front of it. And what you're making is a diorama. And it's going to be a cut and glue, color cut and glue by, for sure. Okay, sorry. On the back are the directions. Okay. And we are going to take the time to go over these directions together tomorrow, okay? So that's probably not something you want to jump right on or anything like that. Now, do not forget that you have a writing folder. Look there. I should have pointed out last week about your insects and stuff. Up here is your farm. Here's things about your farm. Don't forget to use your writing folder as you're going through your work this week, okay? Especially this, and there's other things in there too that could probably help you. Your sight words are in there and everything. Okay, guys, I kind of got you going to this week, and tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to get more specific about what we are going to do and find out about our farm animals, okay? All right. Love you guys. See you in a little bit with Junibee.